We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Puerto Rico and Puerto Rico. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second base. Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Greinke is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Here's Greinke's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Puerto Rico.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
1-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Good swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll
Third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Felix Hernandez.
Leading off for the Lions.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Felix Hernandez.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting clunked in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 here in the order to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. To Dozier for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. At the plate, Brian Dozier as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul. Got him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. Here comes the first pitch.
Zach Greinke.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindor is under it, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Jose Bautista looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Aaron Judge will be next. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez. It's up and out of here into the archways. Standing in, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the corner and slicing foul. No outs, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Ready for another chance, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Baez waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. So striding in, Felix Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count lead. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner goes for second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Harper coming on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Here's another 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez is there. And that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Bautista. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Josh Hader makes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Nelson Cruz come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Popped high in the air. Dozier has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bautista, base runner at first with 1 out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Short, hit hard. Lindor is there. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Field. Jones going back at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's safe. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Jones on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat.
Brian
Fouled off.
Dozier.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter.
In now, Josh Hader. Justin Bohr will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bohr and deep. Cruz looking up, and that one is gone. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Felix Hernandez. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Justin Bohr is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that... Fernando Rodney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Nelson Cruz.
Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for route number 2. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounded to short. Lindor has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Leroy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Jones. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He popped out in his first trip. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. And at first after the 2-out walk. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Down the third baseline. Baez has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Rodney gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martinez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Fernando Rodney. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Dylan Betances. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Mike Moustakas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Judge is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, This one is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a